Hello guys, welcome back. Till the last session, we have seen various examples on a predicate, abstract method on a predicate, and a default methods we have on a predicate. And the last one that we have on a predicate is about a static methods. So what exactly this static method we have in this predicate? How are we going to use this static method inside this predicate? So the is equal is a method that is a static method inside a predicate. What is the significance of this is equal? This is equal returns a predicate that tests whether the two arguments are equal or not. Okay, whether the two arguments are equal or not. In order to verify that, we are using this is equal predicate. Okay, let me create a simple example so that we guys can easily understand this predicate. So what I'm going to do now means I just created a new Java class and in which predicate of a string. This time I just want to verify these two strings. P is equal to and the method that we have in this predicate which we are going to use is a static method. In order to access the static method, you no need to use the instance directly. I can use the predicate dot is equal method directly. I can use. First of all, let me import this predicate to my class. So I'm just importing this predicate now. And on top of this one, I'm just using an is equal method. See here, is equal. And this time I'm verifying this is equal to with Surendra. I'm just comparing this predicate is equal with Surendra. Perfect, done the deal. And now system.out.println p.test. I want to verify with Ramya. See, basically, for this predicate, I'm passing Ramya as an input, whereas this predicate is comparing with Surendra. As these two texts are not equal, the outcome of this particular predicate, which is a Boolean value, that will be a false itself. Okay, let it execute and let us see whether it is returning false to the console or not. So my Eclipse editor is loading. Just give a minute. Okay, it took a while for me to load this editor. That's the reason, I just paused it and restarted the video. See, the outcome is a false. Now, what I'm doing means, as my predicate is comparing with the Surendra, I'm just giving Surendra as an info to this one. Definitely this time it's going to work and it's going to return the first value as a false and the next value as a true. Perfect. This is a simple predicate that we can use on any kind of a strings. Right. So in the previous examples, we have also seen certain predicates where we worked on an objects. Right, guys? If you remember, we used a predicate on an object level also. The similar way here, what I'm going to do right now is I just want to pass on a predicate to compare with an object, and I need to pass on those object sets of values. See here, predicates of fruit. Okay, assume that I'm just passing fruits as an input. So predicate of a fruit P is equal to, and here predicate dot is equal method, and I just want to compare it with new fruit of, and here I'm passing apple followed by maybe 100 rupees. This is what I was just passing it as an input. Okay, predicate of a fruit. That's it. I was just created that, and now I'm just creating a class with a name as a fruit so that this can be used for that particular reference. So the same thing that we used earlier, I'm just using it in a reverse way. That's it. Okay, and for this class, what I'm going to do right now means whatever the two variables that we have are defined, fruit name and as well as a price. String fruit name comma string price. So I have defined these two, I have defined these two strings here and fruit of. So let me define a constructor so that I can pass these values as well. So string fruit name, comma, string price, and this dot fruit name is equal to this one. This dot price is equal to price. And moreover, my price is an integer. So I'm just replacing this one with an integer. Okay, I'm just replacing this one with an integer. See here, I have created my predicate and I am asking it to verify whether this predicate is having a fruit which is apple and 100 or not. And now p dot test, basically we can test that particular information. New fruit of, I'm passing orange and the value is 100. That's fine. I'm just passing orange and 100. I'm just using a system dot out dot println. So my predicate is having a apple and 100, whereas I'm comparing this one with a orange and 100. So the outcome should be a false for this predicate.